Hi, my name is Jorge Leon, and in this video I will be showing you the new releases for the second quarter of this year 2023. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. For our first release, we have a game called Meet Your Maker. This is a first-person shooter released by Behavior Interactive. In the game, players are tasked to build and raid user-generated outposts filled with traps and guards. The game was released on April 4th on all platforms except Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look at the preview for Meet Your Maker. Up next, we have the release of Curse of the Sea Rats. This game was released on all platforms on April 6th. This is a 2D platformer in which prisoners of a pirate ship are turned to rats, and 4 prisoners are promised amnesty if they defeat the witch. Let's look at the trailer for Curse of the Sea Rats. Now let's take a look at the game Mega Man Battle Network Legacy, released for all platforms except Xbox on April 14th. This is a collection of the 11 Mega Man Battle Network games in one package, developed by Capcom. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Now let's take a look at the trailer for Suffer the Night, game developed by Tainted Pact and released on April 14th for PC. This is a first-person survival horror experience. Let's check out the game.
Behind you. I'm right behind you.
For our next release, we have a game from Disney. It is called Disney's Speedstorm. It was released on April 18th for all platforms. This is a hero-based combat racing game set on the Disney and Pixar world. Check out the trailer for this game.
Peggy 7.
Up next, let's take a look at the release of a beloved franchise, Advance Wars. Released exclusively for the Nintendo Switch on April 21st, This time the game is called Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. Let's take a look at the trailer for this turn-based classic game and beloved franchise Advance Wars.
Get your tactical skills ready. Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away. Join Andy, Max, Sammy, and more in 2 full-story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them with friends. Plus, go head-to-head in local and online play. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes to Nintendo Switch April 21st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Now let's take a look at the trailer for Dead Island 2. This game was released on April 21st for all platforms except Nintendo Switch. This is the follow-up for the first Dead Island, and it follows the same theme where the world is invaded by zombies and our goal is to survive. Let's watch the upcoming preview.
Sorry, zombie, party's over.
Up next, we will see the preview for Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This game was released on April 28th, developed by Respawn Studios and published by Electronic Arts. This is the sequel to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and it takes place 5 years after the ending of the first one and continues the adventures of Jedi Knight Cal Kestis as he and his friends continue the struggle to survive the tyranny of the Galactic Empire. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Remember, just feel it.
All right.
You're on Kobo. The Mogo Wampa thing is coming. You're not scared. Show me focus. Good. You're not playing baseball.
Right.
You will take me to the senator now.
Take me to the senator
No
now.
less risk.
Mark, you know I don't actually have the Force, right?
BD1 says no excuses. Hold it. You get 2 lightsabers?
Well, technically 1, but I can split them.
You never gave me 2 lightsabers.
Mark? Duck! Okay, now use your Force powers to pull that sphere.
I really don't need you to explain the Force to me.
Up next, we have one of the most anticipated releases of 2023, which is The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This game was released on May 12th, exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, and developed and published by Nintendo. This is the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, released back in 2017. Last year, this game won the Videogame Award for Most Anticipated Game of 2023. Let's take a look at the preview for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Whoa.
There. That's where I gotta go.
How do I get over there?
There! The fan! At it! It flies! No, 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 no!
Oh, you just messed with the wrong.
Goblin.
Go up there!
What is that?
And check this out.
Yes, finally!
You'll be
be surprised at what you can do when you master your imagination. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, only on Nintendo Switch.
Up next, we have the release of Redfall, developed by Arcane Austin and published by Bethesda. This game was released exclusively for Xbox and PC on May 2nd. Let's take a look at the trailer for this open-world first-person shooter.
Load up.
Cultists.
You can admit you're jealous.
Creepy.
Eyes up, Bull.
Our next game release is called Age of Wonders 4, released May 2nd for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. This is the 6th game in the Age of Wonders series, and it is a turn-based strategy game. In this genre, this game is very popular. Let's take a look at the trailer.
Peggy 16.
Up next, let's take a look at LEGO 2K Drive, already released on all platforms on May 19th, developed by Visual Concepts and published by 2K. Let's take a look.
Come on! Nice!
What do you say, Hotshot? Are you ready for greatness?
For our next release, we have a game called After Us. This game was released on PlayStation 5, Xbox and PC on May 23rd. This game is developed by Piccolo Studios and published by Private Division. The player controls a forest spirit named Gaia, who rescues the ghosts of the last animals who have gone extinct on a dystopian version of Earth. We travel through 8 areas that are connected in this open world game. Let's take a look at the preview. For our next release, we have Amnesia: The Bunker, the 4th installment in the survival horror series Amnesia. This game was announced for May 23rd on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox XS Series, and PC, but it was delayed until June 6th. Developed by Fictional Games and set in World War I, let's take a look at the trailer.
Trench! I lead you to the rendezvous!
Our next game is exclusive for the PlayStation Virtual Reality Headset 1 and Virtual Reality Headset 2. The game is called Hello Neighbor VR and was released on May 25th. The game is developed by Steelwood Studios and published by Tiny Build. This is a virtual reality horror puzzle game where you sneak into your creepy neighbor's house to save your friend. Let's take a look at the trailer for Hello Neighbor VR. Up next, we have another game from the Lord of the Rings franchise, and it is called Lord of the Rings Gollum. Like the title suggests, this game is based on the character Gollum. This is an action-adventure game developed by Daedalic Entertainment. This game is set on Middle-earth, and the events take place between the Hobbit and the Fellowship of the Ring. Let's take a look at the trailer.
The Dark Lord, what did you tell him?
Nothing. I swears.
The Lord sent me, his emissary, to oversee matters in person. The creature, bring it back. Kill it, if need be.
Up next, we finally have the release of one of my most anticipated games, which is the System Shock remake. It is an action-adventure game developed by Night Dive Studios and published by Prime Matter. The original game was released in 1994 and developed by Looking Glass Studios. The game takes place in a space station of a cyberpunk vision of the year 2072. Basically, we are a hacker trying to stop the malevolent plan of the artificial intelligence Shodan. This game was delayed 4 times, and I think that if this was necessary for the development to finish correctly, it is a good thing. Now we finally have it released on May 30th, and I already have my copy and I am excited to try it out. This game was released on all platforms except Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look at the trailer.
You, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone. Panting and sweating
as you run
through my corridors.
Up next, we have one of the most anticipated releases of this year 2023, a game developed by Capcom, and it is Street Fighter 6. This game was released on June 2nd for all platforms except Nintendo Switch. This game was one of my most anticipated releases after System Shock, and we already tried it, and it's a very good game. One of the things that I like about this game is that this is the 6th installment in the franchise, and the fighting mechanics are similar to the previous versions of the game. Also, Capcom added some new mechanics that adjust well to the great fighting style that the game already has. There are still some things that need to be fixed, especially in the PC version of the game, but besides that, it is a very good game and I totally recommend the game. I have been playing this game since it was released, and the online mode versus friends is very entertaining. If you like fighting games, I totally recommend Street Fighter 6. Let's watch the upcoming trailer.
All right, you ready?
Street Fighter 6.
For our next release, we have a game called Speed Crew, developed by Wild Fields. In this game, you can assemble your team of 1 to 4 players and take on the role of an elite pit crew tasked on fixing cars and beating the clock to secure victory. This game also has an interesting storyline featuring the anti-hero Dominion Torrento. The game came out on Nintendo Switch and PC. This game was released on June 6th. Let's take a look at the trailer. Now we will show you the trailer for another very anticipated game this year 2023. The game is developed by Blizzard and it is called Diablo 4. This is the 4th game in the franchise and it has been very popular since the first release of the first game back in 1996. This game was released on all platforms except Nintendo Switch on June 6. Also, this is one of the best-selling games for Blizzard since World of Warcraft, and this series is considered one of the best action role-playing games of all time. Let's take a look at the trailer for this great game, Diablo 4.
Whatever you can do, we beg you.
Will you save us?
Will you make them suffer?
Can your shadow be our light?
Will you fight the darkness?
Please end their terror.
For our next release, we have the game called MotoGP 2023. This game was released on June 8th on all platforms, and it is based on the famous motorcycle race held around the world every year. This video game has a release every year. Let's take a look at the announcement for the next MotoGP released for 2023. For our next release, we have the video game called Tour de France 2023. This game is based on the famous bicycle race that we have every year. Also, the video game is launched every year, and this year it was launched on June 8th on all platforms except Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look at the trailer. Up next, we will show you the game Aliens Dark Descent. This game was released on all platforms except Nintendo Switch on June 20th. Published by Focus Entertainment and developed by Tindalos Interactive. It is a real-time strategy game set in the Alien franchise. Let's take a look at the preview.
We don't know what is happening on the surface of this planet. Those creatures aboard Pioneer. Someone was trying to smuggle them out. We have to warn Earth.
We save everyone we can. We're Marines. That's the job.
Gather a security team and come with me.
McDonald just linked in. Told us you'd be stirring up trouble. Again.
That thing's still out there.
The dock crew and cargo rate 4 are dead.
Dead? That's not funny.
How many of those things are there?
Deploying sentry gun! Fire! Bring it down!
Cerberus protocol activated. Purging contaminate vectors.
But we can't stay. It's not safe.
Now we will show you the release of Crash Team Rumble, developed by Toys for Bob and published by Activision. This game will be released on June 20th on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One and Xbox Series SX. This is an online multiplayer game and the third installment in the party genre for the Crash Bandicoot series. This game features several members of its cast as playable characters. This game puts two teams of players competing against each other as they stockpile Wumpa fruits while impeding the opposite team's effort. Let's take a look at the trailer for Crash Team Rumble. For our last release of this quarter, we will show you a very anticipated game, and it is Final Fantasy XVI. This game, as we all know, is the 16th installment in the Final Fantasy franchise and developed by Square Enix. And it is stated to be released on June 22nd. It is an action role-playing game exclusive to the PlayStation 5. This is a very popular franchise, and it is one of the reasons why this game is one of the most anticipated games of this quarter. Every PlayStation 5 owner is very hyped for this game. The reason why everybody is waiting for this game is because the quality of the video games of the Final Fantasy franchise have always been very good. Let's take a look at the trailer for this very anticipated game of 2023.
Ready?
What do you think?
I'd heard rumors that you'd survived.
Lord Rosfield, I've been looking for you for a very long time.
I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
Try it.
Now die!
You're not the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them. I thought I was ready for this.
I know, but we will face it together.
We were talking.
Let's shut him up. I am a shield of Rosaria, and I will do my duty. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power.
Thank you for watching this video till the end. If you like the production, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Spotify podcast channel, and also join my video games group on Facebook. Thank you for watching.